All right, fools, we are live and direct. There we go. What were we saying, Beta?
No, I was just saying what's up, how you doing? Just getting it started real quick. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Everyone's checking in. Hopefully Rome comes in a bit, I gave him the link. If not, either way, he'll see. And then I know Winter's back. He's just waiting to log in right now.
No, Winter's back here.
What's up, my boy?
What up? How's everyone doing?
Chilling like a villain.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's right.
yeah. You take it from here. Winter's back. You and Frank, dog. You guys take it from here, and we'll answer and ask questions accordingly.
All right, for sure, for sure.
All right. What's cracking?
Okay, what's up? What's cracking, brother?
Cracking, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you, bro. How you doing?
Chilling.
That's right. I'm rolling up this blunt right here. So yeah, man. Thank you for having me today. Thank you for having the squad. I want to shout out everybody that taps in with the live, and here's what we got to say. So we'll kick things off right now. I'm rolling up this blunt, but first things first, I want to start off by saying that on 4th of July, I have a new album coming out. Mass Appeal is Overrated. It's going to be 10 to 15 tracks with some bangers on them and some dope features on them that it's gonna make some noise. So that's something to tap in with for sure. Something I'm really excited to share with everybody.
We sure already know we ready for it too.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, man, honestly, this album is something I really wanted to talk about. The work that's gone into it and all the support that's been shown on the way. Kind of just want to talk about that. So
Right.
that's right around the corner. It's going to be a 10 to 15 track album. With some dope features. I'll leave it a surprise, but yeah, man, no, that's been it's going to be a huge milestone because that's going to be my official album that's going to be available on all platforms. Everything's cleared, got the rights to everything. And so that's a big step from just coming from posting free mixtapes, everything underground. This is going to be a major step. So, I'm really excited for it.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, that one's gonna be dope. 10 to 15 tracks, probably 2 or 3 features on it, and yeah, that's gonna go up for sure, for sure. I gotta show love to all the people that have supported me, helping me make it. Shout out c.e.o, shout out Trips ODG, shout out all the people that have been there on the way, and yeah, I hope everyone can enjoy it. I hope it's something that people can vibe out or find a track that that could resonate with them. So I'm really looking forward to see what happens with that. I hope everyone can.
Definitely. When exactly you're working on dropping it? When?
So it's gonna come out on
Yeah.
4th of July. 4th of
Fourth
July
of
it'll be
July.
out.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna be bumping it while we popping fireworks, yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah,
Definitely. That's very true, bro. I'll be bumping on
exactly.
my son's birthday parties on July. So July.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
That'll be
Happy
dope.
birthday.
Hey, but this is his cover right here, you guys. Let me just put on the screen real quick for the viewers that are wondering. You see that that Winter's Black cover right there? That's the actual album cover. For the ones that are wondering what we're talking about,
Yes, sir. Shout out
that's
Frank.
exactly what we're talking about. So you guys get a better idea of what's happening.
Shout out Frank for that. No,
There it
most
is again.
definitely.
Check out Spill
No, thank
Records
you.
on YouTube. That's exactly how it's spelled right there, you guys. Before I'm gonna let you guys check that real quick. Before I'm gonna let them keep on talking, but I just wanted to show you guys that. Go ahead, bro.
Live. Oh, but it's
So
different.
yeah, no, big shout out Frank. Thank you for pointing out the album cover. The album cover, it's supposed to be something a little. It's a lot different than what I've normally put out. It's something to be. It's kind of like a duality in the name. Mass Appeal is overrated, but it's also a black heart where it's like who really gives a fuck? The point is about individuality. It's about everyone's gonna have their own wave, and so it's really, you know, like that's kind of what I'm gearing as. You know, it's about you know, sticking to your roots, and you know, really basically really capturing the fact that everybody's got their own individuality, everyone's got their own wave. So, you know, Mass Appeal is overrated, supposed to come at it with some bangers, and you'll kind of really see as it gets laid out, all the tracks are out. It's going to be something where it's like, you know, it's a certain lane, but really I'm kind of getting at everybody who's got their own thing going on. That's the main thing, is that it's about individuality. Everybody's going to be doing their own thing, and I support all that. So, you know, everybody is going to have their own momentum, their own wave. And so Mass Appeal is overrated. It's like, who gives a fuck what someone thinks? If you know you're doing something good and you stand on it, then it's all good. It's all love. Just keep doing that. That's kind of the message behind that.
That's definitely a good message. You know, it's a good. Let's talk a little bit about you though, like a little bit about start from the beginning, basically with Spilled Records. Where the whole idea of Spilled Records for the people who don't know who you are and wondering who you are. You know, a lot of people are not gonna know who you are, but um, they will now. You know, so we just talk a little bit about that, and then whatever you want to go from there. You know, the mindset it's all yours, brother.
No, I appreciate that. Okay, so basically the idea of Spilled Records is that um, it's a community for upcoming artists who are trying to get their voices heard. So in the music industry, a lot of people make music, but not everybody knows how to get it out there, or is just looking for a network or people to tap in that's gonna you know, give them a shot. So that was the idea behind Spill Records, is that we're gonna be able to build a platform for people to pretty much just connect in and get their music heard, or shared in with the network. And so that's the main idea behind Spill Records. And then over time, it developed on its own, and we've had a lot of stepping stones with it. We've figured a lot of different things out, like when it comes to promotion, doing shows, and really just getting us out there and meeting great people, um, building new connections that we wouldn't have been able to get to this point without all the amazing people we ran into.
Right. Definitely. Feel you on that.
So Spill Records started in like 2018, 2019, just as an Instagram page reposting everybody's music.
Nice.
And then from there, you know, it's developed into a label where it's at now. And, you know, we're still starting. We're getting everything all like, you know, in the works to be all official, everything like that. But Spill Records is currently a label with 4 artists, including myself. So it's Six Deuce, Trips ODG. We have a new addition, Rome, which we could tap in later with. I want to talk all about all that, because everybody coming together, that's what makes it kind of bigger than just me. It's not just about me. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
really about you know, keeping with that idea of creating a platform, and just and like adding our wave to it, you know, because we all got different lanes, and that's where I feel like, you know, we could really reach out and have an impact, and then also bring people together. So that was the main idea with Spill Records. And over time, not to give a big shout out to Six Deuce, because he's really supported this from day one. You know what I mean? And that's where, like, you know, if we were to look at the page, the YouTube, this and that, we're gonna look at everything where our content is out. It took a whole team to do all that. It wasn't just one person. It wasn't just me. It wasn't just one person. It took a whole team, and also just sticking to the dedication of an idea. And so, yeah, that's something I think is going to be a positive thing for the community, and has always kind of been a good outlet, because anybody who makes their music, no matter what point they are in their music career, whether
Right.
it's just a hobby, they're trying to do it professionally, we're able to pretty much repost them and show love. So that's that's like the one of the biggest building blocks to Spill Records right there is
You
um,
know, and you guys have a pretty good side. I mean, a pretty big following, bro. Like you really guys are pretty big. You know, so a lot of people show you guys love, bro. And so that I do want to point that out, because like in this day and age, people like for some reason, bro, like they always about numbers, right? But at the end of the day, like numbers are nothing. Like I always tell people, but you guys are genuine, like young individuals with a huge opportunity in front of you guys, bro. And that's huge, bro, for real. For you, for youngins. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Thank you.
no, thank you, man. That means a lot. And like you said, it's in this day and age, it's all like a numbers thing. But what what we've come to learn just by putting out content and just from the lessons and just learning about the business too, like on that side of it, it's not just about the numbers. Um, it's really about perfecting your craft, you know. And so the better of whatever it is we're producing or putting out, the better quality we could get out there is going to really refine those standards or those ideas that we're trying to put out. So we're trying to build a network and get everybody's voices heard. So for us, it was really about just being real with ourselves and with everybody we come with, because we're all just artists. And when we're talking about the music, we're all artists. We're all trying to come up. So we can't be like gatekeeping, you know what I mean? Because at the end of it, if we want to grow, in my opinion, we have to be open minded and show that love, show that support. And it takes time, it takes time, it takes the hard work. But I think it's dope to look back at it and see like where it started from. And you're absolutely right. It's not just about the numbers. It's about, like what are we really trying to do with it and where are we trying to take it. And so I appreciate you, for the recognition and just the realness that that you say. And I hope that it stays on that trajectory. It's not really about the numbers. We're not about like, oh, we need to have this certain amount of following. It's
Not
100%.
right. No, definitely. I get you.
Yeah,
Go ahead, man.
I want to say for the record, Spilled Records is about a platform to help grow the music community and show support. And pretty much we're our own examples for it. The people on our team, we really are passionate about the music we put out. Everybody that's on Spilled Records, they put so much
Definitely.
time, sacrifices. We all, some of us have families, some of us have kids, some of us don't. But we really put, we're passionate about the stuff we're putting and producing. So, yeah, that's always going to be number one. Is that Spill Records is going to be that platform to help be a voice for upcoming artists. And then from there, wherever it grows, wherever new avenues kind of stem out from it, that's what's to come. And we do have some plans with that. So, for example, we're our Spilled Records website is going to be live soon. I already have it built. I'm pretty much going to lock that in here. We're going to get it ready and everything, but the website is going to have a lot of dope features and functions for visitors. So, for example, we'll have submission forms, so people could submit a song or something, and then we're just kind of build off of that. Everything's going to be free. Next, we'll also have
That's dope. That's
you know,
dope.
thank you, brother. We're also gonna have our some merch down the line. We've had some T-shirts before, so that's another little piece of it. And then also, it's gonna be a portfolio for the artists on Spill Records too, on a separate menu page. So we're gonna have individualized artist portfolios. So Trips ODG, Six Deuce, myself, Rome, a little biography, and some links to our music. That's going to be another piece of the website. So I already have it built. It's been there for a
Dope.
while, but I think now it's a good time to make it live. So that's something on the horizon with Spilled Records as well.
Alright.
And Yeah, right now it's a team of four artists. Um, me, Six Do and I, um, for the business side of it, we're always trying to see like, where we could grow with it and where we can make this business, something that is profitable, something that can actually give back at the end of it. So, at this time, it's all been invest, 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 invest from all of us, whether it's time, whether it's money, whether it's something. So we're hoping that this thing could, end up being something that, takes off for itself and actually, um, could provide some good support to the community, and be a lot more accessible than just on Instagram or YouTube. Actually have a website where people could submit their songs or, um, send us questions, or, uh, that's just the main idea of it. And I won't speak too much on it, but it's going to be ready pretty soon, and it's going to have a lot of cool details on it. Maybe like a radio function, and then we'll have like a playlist of people that tap in with us, some ideas like that.
Hey, but let me speak on that real quick. I think that's a great idea because I actually have a personal friend who has a radio station, and a radio station online, and has artists who would love to be on, like, who would love to, like, get showcased on your website, bro. And I know a lot of artists myself. They would like love to get on a website, and get their music heard, besides Instagram. So that's a good idea, bro. Definitely, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Hey,
And so,
but I wanted to tell you, let them know before we go further, what else do you do besides Spilled Records? Like, let them know like exactly like who you are real quick, and then so they don't think you're just some young kid, with a record company. Feel me?
I feel you 100%. So, first off, thank you, Frank. And I just want to say very humbly, thank you guys, and for even, hearing me out. But basically, I have, shoot, man, like that's the funny part about it. I mean, I guess in my background, I've always been in like sales. I have, my college background is in like computer science, so I've always been more about like building things. So, I've made some websites. I have a website company,
That's
Global Market Innovations, and that's the main company kind of for everything. Um, and everything kind of stems to that, but very,
right.
in the background. Next, we have a legal cannabis, company and distribution company. It's called Cure Supply, and we have products like pre rolls, all like syrups. We got some cool syrups like this. This one's banging. So we have these like on our website. We have a website up already, curesupply.com, or sorry, curesupply.co. So, I mean, so I do that. I do a lot of like e-commerce. So I do a lot of e-commerce. I'm out here in San Gabriel Valley. I'm completely independent out here on my own. Our whole team is really motivated individuals. So I really say that humbly. Like I'm out here, and so this is like our outlet so that we can build something positive with our experiences and kind of get to share our messages. So,
And if they
um,
want to find you, and they want to find your business, like your online syrup, how would they find you?
so you could find that at curesupply.co. That's the website. Or you can find it on, Instagram at cure.supply.
Oh,
And that's like
but
a small piece, to be honest. Like that's why I say I don't talk too much on that, because,
yeah,
but I just want to give a reference, like you mentioned. That's, so people know, just not some youngin with the record label or this and that. But I do have, a good background and, a career in business, and specifically like sales, manufacturing sales. Um, and so yeah, this Spill Records is one of our outlets to do something good back, and,
right.
um, that's where that's at. And so hopefully uh, we just keep pushing that. And it's a big shout out to my team. I couldn't do it without them.
Definitely, bro. No, that's dope, bro. Yeah, you know.
Um, what else? I think besides that, if it makes sense to some people about like the all the cannabis stuff before that, I was in like I was selling like nicotine vapes like across the U.S. like to wholesalers and distributors. We're talking about like this geek bar right here that is now very popular. I've been seeing this like before it even came when it was still in China and people were gambling on this to hit. And now it's like the Elf bar. So I'm I had the
True.
um,
That's a
yeah,
true.
I've had the opportunity to be a part of a really fast-paced industry where it's high, it's just volatile, and there's a lot of opportunity. So all that's where I just applied what I've learned into like those products, like the syrups, the pre-rolls. But yeah, so I've made a lot of websites. I made websites for barbers. I made websites for
Oh,
clothing brands. I've made websites for um, uh, people that make tags for clothing.
right.
Um, that was like what I really did. So before all this, and yeah, Spill Records has just kind of grown along with it this whole time. And big shout out to my team because they're the ones that have really helped build it to where it's at. Like, because for example, I could come with the team and be like, "Hey, I got this. What do you think?" And then it's like, all right, bet this is gonna help us all out. Let's go, go, go. But it really took the whole team to really always, stay strong, bro. And like even to like meeting individuals like yourself, um, that's the way we've been able to grow. So
That's
much
how you
respect
grow.
to you and the platform you built because like that's always inspiration for not only myself but I'm sure for the team too.
I appreciate that, dog. It's a lot of hard work, but it works out to this right here, this moment. All that hard works out to this moment. You feel me? So like it all makes it worth it, bro. Like all those times I'm like, damn man, should I continue or should I just like? But when you have a passion, bro, like you can get around over 100 times, you're gonna get up. And you're gonna, if you're a real one, you're gonna get up. And you're just gonna keep trying to figure it out, And I started off, dog, with like no views, bro. And my last when I deleted all my content last, like I told you, I deleted 8 million views. But it's
Yeah,
not
that's
about the
great.
views. It's about pushing people to be successful, dog. You feel me? That's all it is.
I feel you in like
Go ahead, bro.
I'm so glad you said that because that's something like that aligns kind of with all of us over here too.
Right.
And so, however we can support, we're here for it because that's something we're trying to do too. So, we're grateful to be a part of it and also learn and
And for the
um
viewers, yeah, my bad to interrupt you, but you said you guys already you collab. Okay, you guys actually collaborated with me on Instagram with your record label. To me, that's humongous, bro. That alone shows a lot of gratefulness and gratitude. You feel me? Because a lot of individuals, bro. I do a lot for. I'm not gonna speak on it, but and sometimes you don't get the recognition, but it's not about it. And sometimes it'll come later in a different format. You feel me? So
Yep.
I don't take shit personal because if I did, I wouldn't be on the internet no more. You know, sometimes it is
yeah,
what it is. You gotta
that's
just be a thick skinned type of individual, for real, because the internet is treacherous, bro. You know? But go
yeah,
ahead.
and that's a real great point because for myself I'm not really even like too much on like I really don't care about like fame. I want to be known
Right,
for doing something good, but
right, like,
I'm really about doing something for my family and then for the people that have supported me too. Like just something where it's like, hey, like if I'm talking about making stuff all the time, what's
right.
something that actually can help and like to be something I'm proud about sharing with like all the people around me, if that makes any sense.
No, yeah, of course,
Uh,
bro. That's humongous, bro. You want to share your what you grew with your people that been loyal to you. Like I salute that because there's not a lot of that now left. Feel me? It really
I
is.
feel
It really is.
and we're all learning and it's that's why I'm about the process. I'm about it like you said, it takes a lot of hard work. And one cool thing about this podcast right here is that this is a whole room right here of people that are very passionate about what we do right here when it comes to whether it's podcasting, whether it's making music. Um, and so it's, I'm grateful to be a part of it. And even so far from tapping in with the podcast, I've learned a lot about, about this game and kind of um, some areas where I can even grow, and so yeah, man, no, I'm grateful for the process and the ups and the downs, all of it. I'm here for it. Uh, I just want to be able to have something at the end of it where it's like, hey, look, this, and it's a good thing, and that would I would feel happy at that point, and
Hey,
I'm happy with what we're doing now because I see it in that direction and how much everyone's put into it. But yeah, no, we've got a long way to go too,
believe it or not, you guys give me inspiration, dog. Because you guys are youngins, right? So I'm like, okay, well, I run a couple platforms, dog, and then I work too and take care of my kids. So sometimes, dog, like, and then I see you fools doing like, you guys have multiple things going on too, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like, we all got to be a successful, in a successful, group, right, with people. Uh, cause it's stressful, dog, when you're surrounded with different energies. You feel me?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's hard to be successful, brother. So I'm glad to meet you guys, bro. You guys are young, but hey, I salute you guys because all of you guys, bro. I for real, bro. Keep, like I'm. It's a pleasure to have you guys on here because that's what it's about, bro. Pushing the young generation like you guys, dog, and you guys are definitely doing positive things. That's
Hell
what the
yeah,
people
man.
want to see
Yeah.
at the end of the day. You know?
That's real, man. No, I really appreciate it, and likewise for real because the same way, like if you're able to get something from us, like in terms of like seeing what we're doing, the absolute same applies to you because same way you're doing your thing, we're like, all right, cool, like like this is it's a lot to observe and to kind of learn from. So um yeah, no, salute to you. And yeah, we're grateful to be here and to talk about, what we've got going on, especially amidst all the other thousands of, other everything. So,
Yeah, let's talk about it all. Let's talk about. Go ahead and speak, bro. I'm gonna put myself on mute and let you speak.
all right, for sure. Um, I know like between there's so many artists out here, everybody's, really trying to make music and do their thing. So one thing um Bowsville Records, where we're trying to build it to, is, you know, out of all those, everybody, people are gonna, gravitate towards, certain crowds, this and that. So we want to be able to tap in with everybody and just kind of be um, when it comes to like promotions or like showing support on people's music. That's how it really all started. That's where it was when it was a brand new page. That's how we started gaining followers, was from, hey, can we repost this, or this song's fire, we repost it, and then we just keep going from there. And then we make a group chat, and then we'd ask, hey, do you want to join the group chat, and then people can network and do songs. And then I did. I would make some videos of their playlists, and so there would be these like seasonal playlists. So we had like a fall playlist, like a summer playlist, but basically it'd be like kind of like a synthesizer. Like the video would like be reactive with each song, and kind of like if you have a speaker and you could see it like lighting up the
Right,
type of way.
right.
So that's what I was doing. I'd make these group chats, invite everybody, and that's how we were able to at least like really start. And up to this point, it's really about that. There's no point of like like how you told me from the get up, like, and told us all, or our team, that people would try to tax too much early or something like that. Like I think it would be completely defeating the purpose if we're saying, hey, like, we're about showing support, we're about showing this, but that's going to cost you $50, or that's going to cost you this and this. It's like, to me, that would be completely defeating the purpose of the whole message we've been trying to put out. Is like, bro, we really got it out of like, just recording in, like the most random places in cars, bro, like in like just making it happen off the phones, like wherever it may be. To like studios, and seeing like my boy Six Deuce, he's doing some big things, and he always puts out a great message, and I'm grateful for the team, Trips ODG. And so, but no, at the end of it, those are my people. Those are my boys for years. So it's like, we really mean it when we're trying to do something good and build a platform that, we like what we talked about, that I can look back at, and we can all look back, and it's a positive outlet. Uh, so yeah, no, and then I'm excited to see what comes next too. We have a website coming, and that's just gonna create more opportunities for all of us to
Oh
see how
yeah,
that develops.
let's go, bro. Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, that's the main. That really is like to cover. That's all the hype right now. Um, got the album coming in July, 4th of July. It's gonna be 10 to 15 songs. Um, build records. We're always trying to grow, learn, tap in with the community, hear what people got to say, and get this music out there. And um, we just got a new addition, Rome. He's a great artist from Vegas. Something else I wanted to tap in with. He's not part of the label. He's got his own motion, but he's very talented.
Right.
He's got a very cool sound, man. Like, if y'all haven't heard Rome, check him out. He's dope. Um, and yeah, no, he's part of the label now too. And it's really cool how to see all these new avenues develop, because we're all really just coming together. And big shout out Rome, bro, because like that's what I'm saying. Like, it really takes a team to have that support in each other's uh, endeavors, or whatever it may be. If we're building a platform, or someone's got business, it takes that team. And so, yeah, big shout out Rome, because that's going to be pivotal for sure. Because it's just going to go to show, hey, look, he's doing it, we're doing it, and if you're trying to get your music out there too, just tap in, and you can, we'll just bring you along with us. Like, we can do this all together. So
Yeah, the
Yeah.
homie Rome got talent. His shit's tight.
yeah,
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet, but I know he follows me. Yeah, shout out to him though, man. He definitely is a follower, my subscriber, and he comments a lot. He supports a lot, bro. And shout out to that, bro. And a lot of people, bro. Since I met you guys, and I met some good people, bro, along the way too. And so salute to everybody out there who supports. Salute to Glenn Neighborhoods. He's a neighborhood app. They're another record company. Like kind of like you, got younger generation too. And I had an interview with them too. Uh, but man, it's good to see you guys younger, like I said, generation doing positive. Even though you've been through the gut or whatever, but you still came out and you guys been doing something bigger. So that's huge, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
thank you, because it really is. It's about the process. It's about the ups and the downs, and being able to meet, um, make new connections, and even from like people like you, really get a, like, because that's the thing, man. Um, Having that authenticity and just being able to just be you, like how we're talking like this, it's I think very important, like, because it's easy to get lost in the sauce, straight up.
It is, bro. You can get lost on the internet fast, bro, and get yourself in a wreck faster than you can realize it. Yeah.
And so that's why I really appreciate this
Wow.
platform, because it's just like having a real, it's a real shit. So
For real people
no,
with real conversations, you feel me? It's not
it's
Yeah,
scripted.
people on the
It's not.
internet get
We don't
carried
write
away.
shit down. We just get on here and we just talk and we just let go. That's it. As real as it gets. Sometimes shit gets wild. I gotta delete it because it's something like sometimes it gets too wild and YouTube's like, hey, it's gotta go.
Sound like the shoes.
Yeah. But sometimes I try to keep it to the like on this channel. I try to keep it to the minimum of, because like I said, I want my goal is like you guys is to make something bigger out of this channel besides just a channel on YouTube. Feel me? And I've seen a lot of other creators do it already. So that gives me inspiration, dog. Like, okay, well, they did it. I could do this too. You feel me? Just got to do it right, professionally. So they'll get there.
100%, and that's why we're grateful to be able to learn from, like, the way you present your platform, and you're about the workflow. That's something that we can all kind of, um, from any video that we watch, it's like, hey, like, that consistency, just the dedication that it requires to do anything really that you're
You
taking a
know,
leap of faith on. And so,
for a
yeah, no,
while,
I
yeah.
appreciate you, man.
No, I appreciate you. For a while, I fell off of the consistency because I was posting 2 3 videos a day, dog, and then still working, taking care of the kids. But then, like, it wasn't getting as much traffic, homie. So my algorithm had died. So then, like anybody, you kind of your mind starts to question, like, Sam, man, can I really build it back up? Because you gotta rebuild it from scratch again. So, but
Yeah,
luckily we are there. We are in that gold zone, dog. I rebuilt it. Like, well, not me, my bad. Let me take that back. Everybody who comes, who supports, who shares, who likes, who watches, who interviews, everybody is a part of the process. You know what I mean? Everybody. Because without you guys watching, commenting, liking, coming on the interview, there would be no watch hours on YouTube. It wouldn't be possible. You know, I would just be a channel on YouTube. That's it. You know?
feel
And
that.
so I definitely appreciate all of you guys, bro. Like you guys are
Man, we thank
just
you as well. You know what I mean?
for real. I'm serious, dog. Like, my channel was going a different direction, but I'm glad I flipped it. I'm just trying to like, hey, if people could say, "Oh, you're scared" or whatever, I'm not scared, dog. I just want to do like, I just want to have a better platform, more cleaner, more professional. Because if you look at the bigger platforms, they don't have that circus going on, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
they're known people like like back on Fig. Come on, like that's a perfect
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they're known homies, but they're professional, like hella professional.
Yeah,
So
that's a great point. It's that
you
professionalism.
got to learn like how to maneuver, the game. Feel me?
I feel
What were you
that.
gonna
No,
say, bro?
absolutely. Absolutely. And one thing I could say, like, even with like what you're doing and that we're developing too, is like how we just have that system like where we could just produce, you know what I mean? So um and that's like kind of umbrelling an umbrella for a lot of different things, but basically, being able to have that rhythm, so it's like we could be more consistent, or it's a for the label to work for everybody. Like, because think about it, I'm out here, Cali. Everybody's like across the U.S. So how are we going to be able to, make things efficient? And it just takes a lot of workflow. And so
I hope you
from
feel
things,
better, Vito. Yeah, and I did my first interview with Neighborhood Avenue. Not my first interview, but my first in person interview. And they showed me mad love, bro, mad hospitality, bro. And that's why I'd be forever grateful. Though I learned that what you put out, you'll receive. You feel me? And I'm glad to see, I'm glad to see that you said it on your website. You're gonna, showcase people with no charge. To me, that's humongous, bro. Like, I wish you the best, all many blessings, all like, oh, that's huge, homie, because a lot of people are not doing that right now, bro. You know,
no, I appreciate that so much. And that's what's going to be the homepage. That's going to be like the
it's
main
gonna,
thing.
that's what's gonna help you blow up, brother. I guarantee you. It's gonna be worth it in the end. Got to take a loss to gain a big win. You feel me? But you definitely have the right mindset, and you're gonna win, dog. Believe me, you're gonna win. I hope I see it, dog. If I'm not here to see it, you'll remember me. Like, hey, shit, this was said I was gonna win. It's gonna be cool, though.
No, that's some real that's love, bro. I really appreciate you, man, because I know the whole team, like, that's the stuff, like, hearing that from you, um that's gonna go a long way, brother, because at the end of it, same way, we're just taking it day by day, going through the process, just trying to learn. And so um I appreciate you, pointing out that, you think that's gonna be um uh the game changer, because
It's
I
gonna
agree
be
with
huge
you.
for you guys, bro. Believe me, it's gonna be huge. Because there's a lot of artists, dog, who can't afford that. 20, 30, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like, let's be honest. When an artist is passionate, every dollar, every cent goes into their craft. So when it comes to promotion, a lot of times the artists they don't get the recognition they deserve because they put all their money into their craft. So now they don't have money to get promoted. And like, who's gonna see their craft nowadays if you're no one's promoting you?
No.
So, having free promotion, bro. Believe me, like I said, a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's stupid. You're gonna lose money." Like, it's not even about money, bro. It's about growth.
Exactly.
Fuck the money,
100%.
bro. I'm trying to grow, homie. You know what I
That's
mean?
why, because I'll be completely honest. That's why, like, even in this podcast, I make sure everything's completely, like, clear. Like how I brought up Cure Supply and selling that. That's like the stuff that's clearly like a business that we're trying to grow and do sales. For Spill Records is completely a community based idea, and business model. It's pretty much, it's not a profit. Not It's basically, we're not promoting for any type of profit, because um,
Definitely.
what really was the main idea when it started was to be a page for people to connect and get their songs heard. So
Right. Yeah.
we're gonna just stick with that, and so that's why I really appreciate you pointing that out, because that means a lot, man. Seriously. And so
And that's what's gonna help you grow, bro. And I'm telling that from experience. Always be yourself. Never sell out for nothing. I've had individuals by the graces of God, and I don't know. Sorry if you don't believe, anybody doesn't believe in their up higher power, whatever. I don't mean to offend nobody, but 9 times out of 10, dog, like I've been like close to collabing with big names, bro. I mean, big names in the game, and come to find out that that was the best move that I didn't do. You know, I'm like, whoa, like this.
that's some real
So
stuff.
never
Because
sell out, dog.
100%.
Money's never gonna I don't care how much money people have, they can't buy back honor, dignity, and respect. They just can't buy that back, bro. You know. So at the end of the day, dog, I say the best thing to do is what you're doing right now. You're on the right path and you will be successful, bro. You will, dog. You are. You already are, matter of fact. My bad. Let me take that back. You already are. When I think about your guys' age and what you guys are doing right now, to me, it's like, damn, bro, that's. I hope, because I have little boys, right? So it gives me like I'm like, damn, I hope my boys can follow that path of being successful and not being on the streets. You feel me? So that's huge, bro, for real.
Thank you, man. No, that's real, man. Big shout out to you, because um, from this just going from an idea to being able to have these conversations and hear that from you, that really means a lot. So thank you. We're gonna keep it up. We're gonna stay on that path to be a good outlet, and also promotion for artists coming up. Um, we're gonna stay on that direction, and thank you for pretty much letting us talk about that. And um, hell yeah, that was like how you said earlier too about us collaborating on Instagram. That was huge, man, and like that's something I'm proud of as well, because it's really dope just to see that we're all like
Yeah.
contributing to this bigger
Something bigger
idea.
picture. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And the
Yep.
bigger picture is not money. It's to connect with different audience, race, genre, music genre. You could be an actor. You could be a writer. You could be, you know, painter. Like, man, I want to meet all types of, skill, brother. Like, I'm not here just to meet certain. I just want to clear that with everybody. Everybody's welcome. I don't care if you're a homie, if you're just a regular, you're a square, you know, I don't care. You got talent. We want to see it. For real. Look at this.
Fuck.
Got a snake going on. That was brave, dog.
Hey, did my boy
Oh,
bring out what is the shout out to the reptiles? But no,
oh,
man, you're absolutely right, and big shout out to you and all your and thank you to everybody that's watching, because that's really dope, and that we're here and we get to be a part of it. So thank you for that, and yeah, no, that's inspiration for us all the way. It's inspiration for me to say, that's really the move now. It's bigger than just um it's more than just about making money. It's really about growing a community to where we can all really share something that we're all passionate about, because I'm sure everybody who puts a song out, whether it's studio quality or just recorded off their phone, they whether it's the best quality or this or that, people um like are really care about the stuff they make. So for us to all share and learn and bounce ideas off is always dope, man. And Um, yeah, no,
If
I'm excited to see this channel too, man, because you definitely deserve it. I think it's already there, and big shout out to you for um, honestly your story too, because there's a lot of times in life where like maybe you gotta start do something over, but like you could just tell like you got it down, like it was clear off the first time I watched the video. So that's
took a
something
long
I
time.
can take back, and that I appreciate is
It
seeing
took me
that
a
happen.
long. It took me a lot of trial, error, and tribulation, bro. A lot of times I wanted to, like I'm not even gonna lie, like I'm being honest. I thought about like, is this worth it? Like, but like I said, I could not wake up, bro, and be like, I don't have a YouTube channel no more. Like I can't create content. Like that to me, that's just like it's my passion, bro. So like, even though I don't make money, I don't care. Like I'm just trying to grow. Honestly, I'm just trying to grow, bro, and connect with the audience and do something better, bro, and bigger, bro. So when I leave this earth, like my channel will forever be there. My kids will remember me by something better than just whatever people say when I'm gone. Feel me? That's the important
100%.
thing.
Salute to that for sure. Salute to that. That's real because um, yeah, man, you're literally an example for us to always kind of like to be as a reference. Like hey, this is how you do it, and we can even look at like the interviews we've done or just our discussions we've had. I've always after um, the live reflected on it. I'm like, damn, that was like, it was always a good talk. It was always a great time. So, yeah, no, it's dope to see this platform too and be a part of it. And like
Well,
you said too, it's really about like not ever selling out for we've got, or at least myself, I've got a son. All I really care about is just doing things the right way, and I'm gonna just stand, keep it pushing type of thing. You know what I mean?
yeah, bro.
I'm not about to let.
Always
Yeah,
worry about your family first, bro, before anything, dog. I'm gonna tell you this from experience, because at the end of the day, homie, when you pick up that phone, you're on the other side of them walls. They're the only ones that are gonna pick up loyalty. Like, I'm not trying to say nothing. Like I love everybody, but from experience, like my dad was really there for me when I was busy. So times I went in and out, he picked up the phone no matter what time it was. He pick it up. Family's
Straight up.
everything. What is that
Straight
right
up.
there?
A
Bearded,
bearded
bearded
dragon.
dragon.
A what?
A bearded dragon.
How much they go for?
It depends. There's all types. You could get like a regular one for like $30, $40.
How much is that when you're in your hand? Like a couple G's?
Nah, this one's probably only like 200, 300. It's an
Oh
adult.
shit, that fool's huge, bro.
Yeah, it's chunky.
my boy got all types of reptiles, man. He got
I was gonna
He's
say though,
big.
if I could add real quick,
Go ahead, six.
it is like I kind of want to rebut a little bit off of what
Yeah, handle,
Winter's
handle.
back what Winter's back was saying. So like, okay, so like, and what I like the way he very much worded it, because even though, and I'm gonna say this in a generalistic way, because I don't ever like to take credit, no matter how much work I put in and he's put in, we put in, because there's no, like how he said, there's no I in team, dog. So it's like
Right.
when it all comes down to it, I I never had the thought either, and I like that too. That he put that out there. You guys put that out there. Is that truth be told? When I had the idea of doing this brand with them, because like I know we already probably told the story already, but it was literally I remember specifically we're just jotting ideas down. He was throwing names, the name stuck. Then we put like meaning behind it, because the truth is it's a brand we created with people we knew along the way. And like that's how I built our relationship. People that know me and us from the brand is that like I don't want credit. I don't need credit, but I always give full credit, because I feel like too many artists like myself, exactly that. There was times I didn't have $5. For real. There's times I still don't. And you know what I mean? I'm here now.
That's
And
true.
that's why I can respect the ones that show love, show respect. So that's why I shout out to a lot of up and coming food pages, and shout out the big ones too. But
Shout out
truth
to
be
the Full
told, I
Network,
really,
homie.
you
Shout out
know,
to the Full Network page, bro.
yeah, and then shout out to you as well. Shout out to my brother. Shout out Rome. Shout out Dreamer. I could shout out my whole team, but there's all these people in my life, family, loved ones, people I met along the way that were just as equivalent as real. And like that's what built my relationship with people in the music, and at least I hope so, because like I even got people now, like two youngsters, I don't want to name them, but they reached out to me and I met them from a comment, and I share the music. I share mostly everybody's music, at least I
Right.
try to. But it's like that's my goal with it, and I try to put my, I guess you could say, when you do something with love and passion and respect for, the same way you would treat anything you're passionate about. It's like I had a team, like how he said that. Luckily, they treated that the same, and I know I did because I no matter what I did, I couldn't say I did it just off the bat. I won't even take credit for it. Even I love that my team does give me some all the time. I'm gonna say sometimes. I'm just trying to be humble, but point of the matter is, it was never about the credit. We always treated each other just as equal. Never made it about what it wasn't, because it's
Right.
like I don't care if we start the clothing tomorrow and we have all this money coming in. I could care less. I don't care if people are willing to pay us. I always say morals over dollars, because at the end of the day, like you said, you can't buy back respect. You can't buy back being real. You can't buy. So it's like I can only respect people that are themselves, because that's exactly that. Be open. That I want my brand and our brand, your brand, everybody's brand, his brand, any brand. That's the thing. There's no names to it. It's we is what I'm trying to make an example of, and that's what I respect. And I
Yeah.
like how he put it, because labels don't matter. It's my whole moral of it is labels do not matter. It's literally just labels. It's your team that puts in that work, that makes that brand, your team mean something that you could just agree on. That's it. That all that shows is that, hey, bro, we made to create something together. Because eventually you're gonna have 20 businesses, 50 businesses, etc. So it's like, if we can have one we agree on, that's lovely. That's just like saying, like, an activity you do with your real ones, the people that really see the vision, and you could have 50 other hobbies, but imagine one that you're like, damn, I'm passionate about this one. Like it don't even feel like a hobby. It feels like just a dream job, you know?
Right.
So it's like that's how I'm glad my team has, we've helped each other connect to other people and reach out,
Right.
because that's always been our approach. We've never been snotty, better, but I don't care if I think in my head and I don't think like that, or oh, I'm a little more skilled. That's not in my mind, because the truth is, I'll give anybody opportunity, because you never know. Doubt one person in 10 years, he'll probably
Yeah.
be out rapping you. You know what I'm
I give
saying?
everything the opportunity, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
You hit
So
on a couple
being
things I want.
humble go a
Yeah.
long ways, you know. So I just want to end it there, and thankful for that, and thankful for the people we met along the way, and then from the beginning to the end. But the end goal is really just to show that love back. And anybody that knows has hit the page up or hit me up. I never said this or that or whatever. Truth be told, I'll put it out there. I technically do be charging now for features, but I still haven't had the heart to be like, hey, I'm gonna charge this. I say, hey, I'll do it for free. You know what I'm saying? So that it's not for me about the cash, bro. You know, and I could be, but it's not about that. We know it's not about that. So for us all to come together and have our own paths, our own respectable ways, and our attributes. That's all that matters. Because I don't see it no more and no less for just we're all just as great, and if we can, like you said, influence other people, because I'm not acting like I'm super all older or whatever, but it's like truth is, eventually I am gonna be in my
Right.
50s. Eventually I am gonna be
I mean,
a
fuck
little
you, shit.
older. So
You
and
got
like I got younger brothers, younger cousins coming up. I want them to reach out, like even my younger friends that I have, homies, whatever, I don't tell them to do crazy crap. They probably expect me to be like, hey, homie, ooh, like, nah, like, hey, fool, you want to hit the studio? You want to do something? I don't got it all together, but I'll help you do something. Or, like, what can I do for you? Even if you don't rap, hey, what's up? I might connect you to this. So there's that on my part. And I love my whole team and respect everybody that's shown love, all the way from people that have been on this platform to just Instagram, people we've met literally in person, shows. So I want you guys to just take it from there. And yeah, we've added, my brother's been a part of it, but we officially added everybody. We've been artists under it. Rome. Like I said, we have trips. ODG, Junior BGS, my homie. He's more in the process of building his catalog, and he'll be right there with us. But he's been a day one too, and a lot more. I don't even get super named. There's super bunch of day ones, but it's like we get to meet you, we get to meet other people, and it's just amazing thing to see that it's been organically growing by itself. So I thank you guys, thank everybody that are tapping in now, and thank you, winterBack, Trips, and Frank, and shout out to y'all. And I'm gonna let y'all take this.
Yeah, no, that was well said. And yeah, thank you so much, Frank. Shout out Calvin Media. Like and subscribe. Stay tapped in because you got the real talk, the real news. And yeah, no, it's been awesome, and thank you so much for having us, and thank you everybody for who's listened. And yeah, no, we've got a lot on the way. We're gonna keep up that. We're gonna keep that same momentum. We're gonna have that website up, or even our page, wherever. We're gonna keep that free promotion. And so yeah, that's where we at. And so thank you for having us. And we live.
Yeah, thank you, Frank. I just want to say thank you for having us and saying much love and respect.
Of course, bro. You know I support you guys. I'll probably go live after this, mess around if you guys want to jump back on. I'll leave this
I gotta take care of some things, but thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Nah,
you guys.
for sure, brother. All right. I appreciate you guys
Hey,
coming
next time
on
when
the
I'm in
show,
the
man.
house, I'll pull up with some reptiles.
Thank you, Frank.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
All right,
Don't
sure.
trip. You guys have a good night.
Shout out to everybody. Thank you guys. Hey, I wanna say, thank you. I appreciate you, Frank.
Yeah.
And hit me up anytime. You need to go live tomorrow. I'll be available, and I'll have some more concept things to talk about. And even if you're interested, I'll try to get another engineer in here and see what's up. More other people. You already know.
Hell yeah, bro. I'll probably go live after this. I'll probably do this one professional and then go live on my own to talk with people.
Nah, hell yeah. And if anything, I'll be watching. I'm just gonna go take care of my daughter real quick, get her to bed. But I'll be watching. I'm gonna tap in. Send me the link so at least I can watch it.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah,
Right.
I'll see what's up. All right, then you
And,
guys have a
Thank
good
you
night.
so much, Frank.
I even shared the link on
man.
Instagram so people could tap in.
Like and subscribe. And shout out Frank. Thank you, brother, for real, man. And I appreciate real talk for real.
I appreciate you, though. Have a good night, my G.
All right, my G. Much love, much respect. Thank you for having us.
Course,
Stay up.
bro. Yeah, gente. Well, I guess I'm gonna go live again with you guys. We'll see what's up. Hey, but make sure you smash on the like button, drop a comment. But hey, I just want to say one thing. On this platform, we support everybody. We don't charge nobody to come on. I don't charge nobody. Not on my TikTok platform. And my TikTok platform is like almost at 5,000 subscribers, and I got like millions of views on there. And I don't charge nobody. On my Instagram page, Frank's Vibes Media, free of charge, all promotion for all homies. On this channel, on the other channel, I'm still scratching my head. I've been thinking about deleting it. I'm not too sure yet, honestly. But I mean, we'll see what happens. I had to delete a lot of videos, so now it's like I have to rebuild the algorithm. It's just a big headache, And I just want to focus more on what we have going on here. So shouts out to everybody who tapped in, man. Make sure you guys show some love to Spilled Records. It's on the screen. You guys could go, over to the Instagram, follow, hit a like, hit a subscribe button, follow Spilled Records on Instagram. They have a pretty good size following. They have a lot of good music coming out. So salute to everybody in here. With that being said, I'm out, gente. I'm gonna go live. Maybe I don't know. We'll see what's up though. Salute to everybody, man. You guys hit the like button and